there ain't no stopping us.
Hey guys, what's up? Jeff here again to orient your fitness in the right direction. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how bench pressing in the gym relates to a condition known as shoulder bursitis. And don't worry, I'll be explaining what shoulder bursitis is very soon. But essentially we tend to, in the gym, many of us, we tend to focus on muscles we can readily see in the mirror. So we can see our shoulders, we can see our chest, we can see our abs, and we can see our arms. So those are the areas we tend to overly focus on. And we don't really focus on as much muscles we can't readily see in the mirror. So we tend to neglect our back muscles in a general sense. So what can happen is if you do tons of bench pressing in the gym, you can develop a muscular imbalance where your chest muscles become much more developed than your back muscles. And what that can lead to is this rounded shoulder posture position. And that may not seem like a big deal, but it's actually a pretty big deal. Because you got a space in your shoulder right here called your subacromial space. And that is a space right between the top part of your humerus, or your upper arm bone, and your acromion, which is the outer edge of your shoulder blade. And in this space, the subacromial space, you got structures such as the long head of your biceps tendon, your supraspinatus tendon is there, and your supraspinatus is one out of your 4 rotator cuff muscles. And you also got a structure there called your subacromial bursa. And that bursa is right in between your supraspinatus tendon and your acromion process, this bony process here. And essentially a bursa is a fluid-filled sac in the joints in your body that is there to basically reduce lower friction in the spot where they're at. They lower friction and they allow for more smooth motions. So more smooth fluid motions are essentially the job of the bursa. So if that bursa was not there and you're in that space, it would be your tendon rubbing right against your bone. And you can imagine that wouldn't be very smooth motions occurring there. But if you have that rounded shoulder posture position, it's not only going to be greater pressure in that space on those structures, but those structures could also jam in there, especially when you raise your arm up. Because when you raise your arm up like this, those structures can get caught more easily if this space is smaller. So basically, that can lead to shoulder bursitis, which is essentially that bursa becoming inflamed, and that can lead to symptoms like swelling, stiffness, it can lead to pain, inflammation, all of that. And then you might have to go get physical therapy, you might need to get a steroid injection in your shoulder, you might not be able to work out in the gym for a while, and it won't be very good. So you want to prevent this from happening in the first place. You want to prevent shoulder bursitis from happening. So basically, you want to do things like stretching your chest and strengthening your back muscles. And by doing that, you can go out of that bad posture position into a much better position where you are in better posture and you are increasing your subacromial space, the amount of room in there. So then you're much less likely to get shoulder bursitis from even happening in the first place. And that's basically the overall point of this video. Work out not only muscles you can see, but muscles you can't readily see in the mirror as well. So make sure you are also working out your back muscles in this case of preventing shoulder bursitis. Alright guys, hopefully this whole video helped you out in terms of preventing shoulder bursitis. This has been Jeff once more, orienting your fitness in the right direction. If you liked the video, please thumb it up, comment on the video, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I will see you guys later. I gotta do this. See you guys later.